First semester was hectic. Lots and lots of ups and downs, but lots of learning experiences. I feel like we played some of the best teams in the league, so kind of gauge where we are. And I love the fact that at the end, I thought we were getting better. We started to score more points than we had scored all year long. We normally, because we walk it up and we kind of slow the game down, but those last 3 games, even with the Seward loss, we scored the most points. And then our final game, we scored 90-some points. And, that's just not what we do. But one thing that we have been doing well is sharing the ball. And when you share the ball well and somebody hits a shot, and then they come down the next possession and then they share it becomes contagious. And so very happy with our play in the end. Didn't want to leave at that moment because I kind of started to feel like things were starting to gel, starting to click in our minds as far as what we do and how we do it. But satisfied, 6-3. Of course, there was a couple of games I think we should have won, but still in the top tier of the conference, going into break, can't ask for nothing better.
Okay.
Continue to make them buy into the fact that we've been playing well before we left, and having them understand that what we've been doing has been good for us, and kind of trying to get them to understand that and then carry it over. And so, just what we work on in practice is basically continuing to share the ball, buying into high hands, understanding where to be in the press, what to do in the press, what to do when we in our different zone packages. And so they're bought in. I think these 2 weeks have been a good 2 weeks for us. We've got a chance to really break down and look at ourselves. Haven't really been watching film on everybody else. Really just been focused in on what we should do better. And I think every day we've gotten better. 2 practices a day kind of allows you to work on a lot of stuff. So I think that these 2 weeks was pretty good for us.
Okay.
First, we talk about Garden. Garden is scary. And I say that's scary because you look at their schedule, they lost to a couple teams that you go, well, how'd you lose to them? And then they beat a couple teams where you go, wow, they showed up and played that day. Or they beat a team that you've beat by so many points, and you go, well, how come they only beat them by so many points? So I told my girls yesterday before we started practice, I said, there's a lot of teams that worry you. I said Garden City is a team that should worry you because you don't know what you're going to get. And what you have to do is understand that you can't look at record, you can't look at how many points they beat anybody by and how many points you beat them by. You got to get out there and you got to play because they can show up and play and they could turn it on, at a drop of a hat. So you got to come out and you got to play them like they're going to play the best ball of their life. So good thing is we got them on our home floor, so we'll take that. Butler is a team that their coach, man, love him. He's a great coach when it comes to defensive, being just ready to go defensively. And I love what he does. He gets his kids to buy in to defense. They're averaging 70 points a game, not shooting it well from the 3, but you've got to understand it's going to be a physical game. They're going to get after you for 40 minutes, and you've got to be able to handle that pressure for 40 minutes. So they're a good team. They're 9-3. They're tied with us for 4th in the conference. So it's going to be a battle. Another good point is we got them at home. So being able to start 2 games at home, not having to get on the road, sleep in your own beds, get up and play. It's going to be very beneficial to us. So it'll be a tough week for us, but I like I told the ladies, I said, man, we need to use these games to propel us to where we want to go. We got to start on Wednesday night, got to beat Garden, and then take that to Saturday, and then do what we have to do, and then that following week we have to jump on the road. We'll have something to go for.